Hi legends, welcome back. Today we're going to be watching the 1985 movie Clue. It stars Tim Curry, the OG, the legend. I'm so excited. If you want to see the full-length reaction to this movie, that will also be available down below on my Patreon. Feel free to subscribe and check me out on my socials. Okay. I feel like if it's got Tim Curry in it, you just know it's going to be a good movie. It's like there's a lore there. Cluedo. Now, was the iconic board game based off of this movie, or was the movie based off of the board game? My questions. Giving Haunted Mansion. Oh, okay, it's based on the board game. There's my answers. It's based on the board game Clue. But not Cluedo? Is Clue and Cluedo different games? Yeah, they're barking up the house because the real dog is here. Did he step in their poop? Was it black brown sludge? Possibly. They kind of popped off with that. Now that is quite the maid outfit. Okay. Pop off queen. What a legend.
Dinner will be ready at 7:30.
Okay. Dinner will be ready at 7:30. Don't be late. But that is also a respect thing, you know? You just shouldn't be late if someone's cooking dinner. Dog poop smelling up the house because everyone's sniffing up in this house, like using their nostrils for all their potential. Yeah, see what's the everyone's sniffing up this house.
Me too. Where are you going?
See. Hill House, off Route 4.
Hill House, like the haunting of Hill House. Oh, stuff's about to go down.
Will you go and check that dinner will be ready as soon as all the guests have arrived?
She had no shame. She just stared right at them. Look, they've been distracting and sure, I have been looking too, but she just fully just nose in.
Mr. Body? Oh, you must be Mr. Green. Yeah. Sit! No, not you.
I know he felt something there. I know he felt something.
What a godforsaken place.
I love that coat. Oh. He can be burned in the pits of hell for that one. Disgusting. Mel Pastel.
Nobody here is being addressed by their real name. Oh, I don't know what happened with my laugh there. Don't like it. Is this place for you? Oh, indeed, no, sir. I'm merely a humble butler. What exactly do you do? I battle, sir. Which means what?
Is that actually what he is in this? Because he seems to know everything. But then the butlers always know everything because they're everywhere.
The female of the species is more deadly than the male.
I support women's wrongs.
I will keep something warm for you. Did you have in mind, dear?
He's staring. Can women not just exist? Can they not? I want to push him off his chair. Watch his little knee crack. Oh, there was nothing on that spoon. You cannot even lie.
So I'm perfectly prepared to start the ball rolling. I mean, I have absolutely no idea what we're doing here.
It's her. She's the murderer.
I know who you are.
A murderer?
What's your husband do?
Nothing. Just lies around on his back all.
Call him out. Slay.
How are we to get acquainted if we don't say anything about ourselves?
Perhaps he doesn't want to get acquainted with you.
Oh,
Well, I...
the girls are fighting.
Are you locking me in? I'll take the key.
Over my dead body, sir.
Famous last words.
May I present Mr. Body?
What are they all doing here?
Eating dinner.
What are they all doing here? What does it look like? I thought she was on fire for a second. I was gonna be like, oh my god, get the extinguisher. She's not though. There's only one girl on fire, and that is Katniss Everdeen.
Now, how did you know her name?
We know each other.
Oh,
Don't we?
okay. Again, can women just exist? Please?
It's a hoax. I suggest we all leave.
I'm sorry, sir. You cannot leave this house.
Oh,
No? All the doors are locked. This is an outrage. You can't hold us prisoner.
that is suspicious. This is actually a hostage situation. I say that a lot, but this one is.
Ladies and gentlemen, you all have one thing in common. You're all being blackmailed.
Kind of saucy, kind of interesting. I'd like it to spice up my life.
You were once a professor of psychiatry, specializing in helping paranoid and homicidal lunatics suffering from...
He probably made people parasite and homicidal. Did I say that right? Did I say parasite? I meant paranoid. I love the English language.
You know what doctors aren't allowed to do with their lady patients?
Yeah?
Well, he did.
Oh, how did...
See, it's disgusting. Someone put him down.
I run a specialized hotel and a telephone service which provide gentlemen with the company of a young lady for a short while.
Like,
Oh, yeah?
yes, get that money, scam them.
What's the phone number?
You've been paying our friend the blackmailer ever since your husband died under, shall we say, mysterious circumstances.
Why is that funny? I see. That's why he was lying on his back in his car.
Oh, that was some dark humor. Oh, respect. Mm-hmm.
Being killed is pretty final, wouldn't you say?
And yet he was the one who died, not you, Mrs. White, not you.
Yeah, because natural selection and also girl boss, girl slay. That is not a woman's wrong if he threatened to kill you and you got there first. But don't clip that. Don't play that for a bunch of people to hear, because I don't want that to be my words, because someone's going to twist it and it's in the context of this movie. Thank you.
Your first husband also disappeared,
But that was his job. He was an illusionist.
but he never reappeared.
He was a very good illusionist.
I work for the State Department, and I'm a homosexual.
He's gay? Back in the day. Oh, she's homophobic. She's homophobic. You saw that. She was disgusted to her core.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh my god, all of us say the same. Thank you.
It just leaves Mr. Body.
What's your little secret?
Nobody's business.
He's the one who's blackmailing you all. Listen, blackmail depends on secrets.
Oh, I love Tim Curry so much. Also, I love how messy this movie has started off. It's just so good. It's so dramatic and it's so just old fat. And I love it. I love the charm it has.
And this conversation is being tape recorded.
Tape record?
Open them.
I enjoy getting presents from strange men.
Oh, it's all eliminator items. Although I would take that as a threat. You giving me a noose? The lead pipe. He's like the worst gift giver ever. A gun! A knife!
Let me see what you have.
No!
If one of you kills Wadsworth now, no one but the sun.
He's like, I did not agree to this. He's like, me, Wadsworth? Me?
Now.
Oh. Oh, they didn't even hesitate. Okay, who's been eliminated? Oh wait, they got Mr. Body? What, aren't their problems over now? They got him, he can't tell anyone, can't they just leave now? I feel like I blanked on some of that explanation.
I didn't do it.
Oh, son, I need a drink.
Is it poisoned?
Maybe he was.
Sit down.
If it's the maid, I'm not having it. If she's eliminated, not a fan. Mm-mm-mm.
There is safety in numbers.
I would not feel safe if he's whipping like that thing at me.
In fact, I wrote the letters. It was all my idea.
Wait.
Wait a minute. I don't understand.
Okay. Slight little flash. Slay. I want him to die next though.
He decided to put his information to good use and make a little money out of it. What could be more American than that?
God, my laugh is so ugly today. I don't know what's happened. I would love it if Tim Curry was actually the eliminator all along. Because it's Tim Curry.
Who else is in the house? Only the cook.
The cook is too busy. The cook is too busy making a meal for 8 or 10 people. However many there are. You really think they have time to then eliminate someone? No. Have you seen your mum being stressed in the kitchen? Yeah. And that's for like 4 or 5 people. Imagine cooking for 8 or 10. The disrespect as well. She cooked you a nice meal and then you have the audacity to think that she's out there going to people. Seek help.
She's not here.
The disrespect. Just as I was saying as well how she did so well to cook for so many people and then they do this to her. That's hater material.
Don't touch it. That's evidence.
Don't touch it.
For us.
Puts his hand all the way over it. What a dumbass.
Look! What? The body's gone.
It walked and ran away. It'd be funny actually if Mr. Body never got eliminated. Just had a nap. He's got narcolepsy. This is such an interesting little movie, and I just want to see who has done it. And is it Tim Curry, as in Mr. Wandsworth?
Nobody can get into that position.
Sure they can. Let me show you.
No, this man needs...
Get off me!
He deserves nothing.
We're trying to find out who killed him and where and with
I love the
what.
chaotic
There's
energy
no need
here.
to shout. I'm not shouting! I'm shouting, I'm shouting!
No, that did not eliminate Tim Curry. That did not eliminate Mr. Wandsworth. I will not have it. Concussion. You were not kicking Tim Curry out this early unless you couldn't afford him.
Careful, don't get blood on the sofa.
Okay, he's not dead. Yay!
Car broke down out here, and I was wondering if I could use your phone.
Would you care to come in?
They're bold for inviting him in.
What, the body?
What? The phone. What body?
No body? Because Mr. Body, no more?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
That's such a iconic Tim Curry shout, scream, whatever you want to call it.
Mrs. White, no man in his right mind will be alone together. No.
No, there is, or no, there isn't.
Yes. I suggest we all draw lots for partners.
I'm confused how this makes you choose a partner. There's no names on them. Am I dumb?
And I suggest the two shortest search the cellar and so on up.
They don't get by height? Oh, you match the sticks. Got it. God, I'm slow. I think it'd be safe to assume that at that point that neither one of you two are the murderers if you keep checking that the other one's not. Unless you think they're playing a mastermind plan where they're pretending to be scared so that you'd be delusional and think they aren't the murderer, but then they really are, and then you'd be vulnerable, but then they'd get you, but then they're not actually. But I don't know where I'm going with this anymore, but I was going somewhere. He does not think it's the right time for Paul, really? Really? He's not actually going to try. Oh, okay, good. I thought he was about to play a game. I was like, now it's not the time, sir. Look. They're boobing. I wish mine could do that. But who is it? Because everyone's looking as confused as the other person.
Get your...
Yeah, how dare he? Slap him, don't be scared.
Behind one of those curtains.
You look. I'll search the kitchen.
Oh, he did her dirty. I don't want her getting eliminated though. Because look at her. She's movie star potential. She does not need to be eliminated now. She's serving. That outfit. All of the women in this movie have really surpassed the men. Did she just get... Oh, I thought she just got eliminated. About to say the disrespect. Okay. Whoever this ominous person is.
I'm in this big house, and I've been locked into the lounge.
It can move? That one episode of Doctor Who.
And one of them is my old boss.
Who is the old boss? And who would be able to go off on their own right now? It would only be the mate. No, she's with someone as well. Everyone's with someone. I'm so confused. I have no idea who this is. See, modern murder mysteries wish they could keep you this confused. But they can't. Took them a hot second to see the body.
Where's it coming from? Where are we going?
There is not a single brain cell amongst this group of people, and I love it.
Open already.
A likely story.
Maybe they'll just go away.
It's the police, isn't it? Oh, I forgot about that. It's the police! 911! What's your emergency? Serving cunt.
Seemed to be some kind of disagreement.
No.
Yes.
And who shall I say is calling? Would you hold on, please?
What did they just say?
And why are you receiving phone calls from J. Edgar Hoover?
Okay, that means nothing to me. Who is J. Edgar Hoover?
The head of the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Make it look convincing.
Make what look convincing? That they're alive? Or that they're just sleeping? Or are they going to make it look suspicious and dodgy? Oh. Oh, with A corpse? That is traumatizing. Oh, he's getting real close.
This man's drunk. Dead drunk.
Dead drunk. Oh, that's a funny one. As long as Tim Curry stays alive in this, though, I'm happy. This is such a good movie. I would definitely recommend this to anyone to watch fully. Maybe if you made it this far as well, tap out now. Go watch it on your own. This is too creepy. I hate all these passageways in this movie. But also, yeah, if you've got a big house, you better use it like this. You better have secret passageways everywhere. Because why else would you have a big house? Yeah, I'm looking at them in Saltburn. That was boring. They had no secret passageways that I was aware of. Is it the maid, though? Has it been her all along? Because she was the one who got the gun. Just saying.
Recognize you. They must have. Just my
It is her?
It's you!
Oh, it's not her. Misdirect. My apologies. She's gone. I thought that was their reveal. They were showing that it was her. They're gonna kill my Mandy too? The disrespect.
Are you there?
Oh. Wait, did that save him?
You're singing telegrams.
Wait, it's just getting messy now because she had 2 seconds of screen time and pew, she's gone. And he went too. The world's a cruel place.
2 murders.
Well, you've had like 4 or 5 now in total, right? Why did no one get him as well? That's what I want to know. This murderer is such a flop because they didn't get the one man that deserved to be eliminated. Dressed like an employee at Tower of Terror.
Very well. I know who did it. You do?
Face reveal. Well, butlers know everything because they are everywhere, like I said at the beginning of this reaction. Again, the score.
And you all open your presents. Everybody switch off the lights.
Imagine if someone else died now.
Oh, grand. Mr. Bobby Leon.
Thank God.
One of us could have stayed in the study, picked up the dagger, run down the hall, and stabbed the cook.
I love to think that the killer was this chaotic.
If I was the murderer, why would I reveal to you how I did it?
Well, because murderers are notorious for lying to tell people how they did things.
Before he could blackmail anyone, Mr. Body had to discover their guilty secret. The cook and Yvette were his accomplices. I see.
Wait, so the 3 of... No.
Came out of the secret panel, picked up the candlestick.
At this rate, I'm not even mad at the murderer, though, because they were hustling. They put in a lot of effort. They got up and did the work.
His wife's husband was a nuclear physicist, and
I'm gay.
Yvette is a link between them.
Oh.
He knew that I was a war profiteer.
She was my patient once. I had an affair with her. That's how I lost my license, Mr.
You know, no one's sad for that, for you. He should be eliminated. He's lucky he's not. And it's a shame.
Have you ever given any thought to the kingdom of heaven?
What?
One person who wasn't with us. Yvette.
Yvette!
She was in the billiard room listening to our
I
conversation.
said it was her.
She had the gun.
I knew it. I take back my apologies. That wasn't even English. That wasn't English.
Was it because she was acting under orders from the person who later killed her? Who?
Who?
Are they owls?
It was her employer, Miss Garrett.
That's a lie.
Is it?
Would be kind of girl boss.
Whoever has the gun is the murderer.
What do you mean, peacock?
Pretty worked out, Wadsworth.
Oh, I'm actually so glad it was 2 women in this movie who were the eliminators. Because... slay.
Blackmailing me, madam. I have no more money.
He said I'm poor, I'm a peasant. Same. Oh! He was the religious man. Oh!
What the fuck?
Wait, there's another outcome.
In the dark, the murderer ran across the hall to the study, picked up the rope.
I didn't expect that. So that wasn't the actual outcome?
The cone of mustard wasn't in the cellar.
No. But you were.
Mrs. Peacock.
So?
I called her out since day 1.
My phone call from Mr. Hoover? I work for him, of course. How else could I have known everything about you all?
I'm so confused.
We always get our man.
Mrs. Peacock was a man?
Oh! Oh! So it wasn't any of the girlies. Not the girlies. But maybe the gays?
Even psychiatrists can tell the difference between patients who are alive or dead. You fired the gun at him in the dark and missed.
It's the stinky, nasty man, and that makes sense.
You killed the cook. She used to be your cook. DC. Colonel Mustard, when we saw the motorist at the front door, took the wrench, ran to the conservatory, entered the line.
So it's a bit of everyone.
You weren't jealous that your husband was stooping at that. That's why you killed him, too.
Yes.
Again, I support women's wrongs.
In the billiard room, Miss Scarlett seized the opportunity and
so yeah, it was just a bit of everyone.
The gun is missing. Whoever's got the gun shot the girl.
I shot her.
Tim Curry just has to be involved at some point. I told you. I told you.
You're Mr. What? Wait a minute. So who did I kill?
My butler.
What the fuck?
I shouldn't be surprised again because it's Tim Curry. Of course, you're gonna give him a big role, but
You'll just go on blackmailing us all.
Of course. Why not?
Well, I'll tell you why not.
Good shot, Green.
Oh, he finally as well now is in on it. He also eliminated someone now. The girlies and the gays.
Plant? I thought men like you were usually called a fruit.
Very funny. FBI. That phone call from J. Edgar Hoover was for me.
Oh, so many plot twists.
I'm gonna go home and sleep with my wife.
He said no homo. Also very iconic credits. They took it away from us. Anyway, that was a really good movie. I really enjoyed it. Again, if you want to see other thoughts about this, you can see mine, Sophia Fans, and the Hit List podcast discussion on it at their podcast. For now, you can watch one of these. Either or, choose your fighter.